This is a message of hope to those of you living with inflammatory bowel disease. Yes, days may seem dark, they may seem tough, but things will get better. Trust me, they will get better for you. You will heal. You will get through this flare. It doesn't last forever. I thought that my flare would last forever. I thought that it was the end of my life, but it wasn't. And I was able to get into the best shape of my life despite having ulcerative colitis. You can too. This flare, these horrible symptoms, they will pass. This crushing, agonizing feeling, the pain, the bleeding, the lack of sleep, the steroids that they're putting you on, these medications, you won't be on them forever. You'll get off of them. You might be on some sort of ongoing medication, but that medication is there to help you. It's there to keep you strong, keep you fit, and allow you to fight back against this crushing disease. It won't always be like this. I want to give you some hope. I was in hospital. I thought that I wasn't going to get better. I was running to the toilet. I was bleeding many times a day, 20 plus times a day. I had the stool chart. I had to write down 7 every time, and 7 is the worst. 7, they look at you and they're like, the nurse was like, is it still a 7? Really? You've been here for a whole week and you're still recording 7s on the stool chart? It's like, yeah, it's just the way it is. I'm here and that's the way it is. And then I was given what I call the miracle drug. They came over to me with infliximab. And I know some of you may have had experiences with this. Maybe it worked for you, maybe it didn't, but there is that drug out there that will help you. And for me, it was infliximab and still is infliximab. They put the needle in my arm and they gave it to me. And within a couple of hours, I felt its healing properties. It was a miracle. It really was. I felt it so quickly. And they said usually it takes up to weeks to take effect. I felt it in hours because I just happened across the medication that worked for me. And for 7 years, I was on and off with flares on a medication that didn't work for me. This wasn't an overnight thing. I experimented with other medications. They didn't keep me out of flare. Like I said, I was in and out of those flares for 7 years. That could be you too. You may have been going through this for longer than me. Maybe surgeries on the cards. There's people out there who've had that surgery and are living their best lives now. You might be scared, terrified to have that surgery, but it's okay. You'll be fine. You might have to have that surgery and your life may be greatly improved. I know it's the prospect of the unknown, not knowing if the surgery will work or not, how much pain you'll be in, what it will be like to live with a bag. But other people do it, and they tell me their lives have only been better since. In fact, someone I know from an IBD Discord, I won't name any names, but he said he doesn't even identify with having ulcerative colitis anymore because having that operation completely changed his life. So just stick in there. I know things may seem grim, things may seem dark, and they may seem like they're never going to improve, but they will. When you're in the thick of it, in the darkness of it all, it does seem like it will last forever. But trust me, it will all be a distant memory in the past at some point. So just keep going, keep trying, keep doing your best, and you'll make it through. Thanks for listening.